Hello and welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here. Thanks for joining me. If you are new here, consider liking this video, maybe subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. Today we are talking about the Fantom Network, which has been going on an absolute tear. Amazing to see. We were down in the dumps for a good month or two here, apart from some amazing projects, which we will talk about, which have just been great every day. But, you know, it's a great feeling to consolidate, hold trust, and then be rewarded when something begins to pump back up to the upside. And that's what's happening with Fantom. It is not too late, in my opinion. We're going to have a look at the chart and see why. Then we're going to talk about some of my 5 favorite places where I like to earn on Fantom, and one that I'm going to enter today, which means I'm going to have to bring some more funds into Fantom, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. Okay, looking at Fantom, the topic of today's video, Fantom token on the Fantom Network. It is now 51 cents, 13% up on the day, recovering amazingly from the great crypto crash of May 2021. It is up 13% on the day. I do not recommend buying it today. I would wait for a little bit of a pullback if there's going to be one. Looking at the monthly chart though, we do look pretty good, don't we? Where was the great crypto crash? Yeah, there we are. So here was the crash, all-time high of 91 cents in this bull run. And now we're starting to recover back up. Is it going to retake 91 cents? Yesterday, Solana and Luna beat out their, before their all-time highs, their May all-time highs. And they actually got higher. So Fantom is a little bit behind them. So unless there's anything really strange going to happen in the crypto space in the next couple of weeks, I kind of do predict that it's going to start kind of stretching up there and reaching it. That's why today I'm talking about Fantom, because it is pretty good to get in before it reaches all-time high, isn't it? Yes, it is. But I'm sure there will be a little bit of a pullback before it does have another big pump, I think. So the projects I'm going to be talking about today, I'm going to mention 5 projects, which are all on the Fantom Network space. The first one we're going to talk about is one that I'm not actually in on yet, and that's why we're going to have to get some funds into Fantom to buy it. Now, I'm lucky because I made a video a long time ago about how to get into Fantom, and that means that I do have Fantom token in my MetaMask. There are a plethora of ways to do this. I believe you can do it on Binance by moving your Fantom straight into the Fantom Network. You can buy Fantom on Ethereum and then transfer it over using things such as SpookySwap. SpookySwap here has a very good bridge. You go to SpookySwap.finance, go to bridge, and then you can start moving your Ethereum Fantom into the Fantom Network. Usually I have around 1 or 2 Fantom loose, which I just use for transactions because transactions are really cheap. And then, for example, once you have a little bit of Fantom, you can send Binance tokens. You can send BNB over to the Fantom space, then transfer it into any token in their swap function here. So you would just take Fantom, put BNB, turn the BNB into anything you really want. Okay, you could turn it into more Fantom if you did want to stack more Fantom. So once you have the tiniest slither of Fantom token, you can really start to get a lot more from this space. So that's my advice for you. Don't think about moving loads in, just try and get the tiniest amount. Maybe borrow some from a friend. Before I've done giveaways for tiny amounts of Fantom. If you really get stuck, hit me up in my Telegram and I'm sure I can help you out with a little bit. As long as you're not like the 1,000th person that's asked me. Because, you know, I got shit to do, hey? My Telegram link is in the description, by the way, if you're interested. Right, let's get into some projects, which I am really excited for. Like I said, the first one I need to move some funds over. It is Baby Boo. Boo is the native token of SpookySwap, which we were talking about for the bridge. Boo right now is $7. It is still a ways off from its all-time high, which is why I'm talking about it first. It did dip all the way down to $3. I've hodled it all the way through. I would like more Boo token. You can farm for Boo, but you can also buy Baby Boo. Baby Boo is a Fantom Network token, which by holding it, dividend yield will be paid to you in Boo token. I want more Boo. It looks for a great time for me to buy. I really should have bought when it dumped. I did see it dumping. I wasn't sure if it had the legs or not, but it's been on a tear. But it still only has 600 holders of this token, which is so small. And that's why I am really interested in getting into this today, because also it has taken a nice juicy dump on this leg up. So I'm going to buy some. Let's do it. It's pretty simple. We've all seen these kind of tokens before. Yeah, reflect a certain other token into your balance by holding it. So how does it work? 7% redistribution in Boo. 7% of every buy or sell is taken and redistributed to all holders. Hold Baby Boo tokens, earn Boo, minimum 200,000 tokens. Luckily, Baby Boo is searchable already on SpookySwap. Just put in the name, Baby Boo, there we go. And we need 200,000 of these suckers. How much is that? 3 Fantom. Okay, not a big problem. Okay, so 1% auto liquidity pool. 1% of every transaction is transformed into a liquidity for SpookySwap. It's automatic and helps create a price floor. Okay, we all know this one, Safe Moon stuff. 2% marketing fee. Extra 2% fees applied to all sales. This will be used to pay for ads and marketing for Baby Boo. Very good. This is not sponsored by Baby Boo, by the way. I am doing this all off my own back. I just thought it looks like a really nice token. And it's performing very surprisingly well. Yeah, and it still has a very low amount of holders. That's why it is something that I'm buying. Okay, not financial advice. None of this is, by the way. Do what you want with your money. Don't blame me. Blame yourself. You don't need to claim the earned Boo. It's automatically sent to your wallet. Baby Boo buys Boo, so you don't have to sit back, relax while you automatically receive Boo into your wallet. No action required. Do not forget to claim, dude. 10% tax on this, so I'm going to have 10% slippage when I buy. Lots of Baby Boo. So I'm going to take about 8 drip and cash them out for BNB. Cash these out for BNB, then move the BNB into SpookySwap, and then purchase my Boo token. It's quite a fast bridge actually. Fantom is insanely fast. This should only take less than 1 minute to get sent over. Alright, the BNB is there, so we'll take all of that. 0.5 BNB. So it said on the site 10% slippage. I'm going to try to get away with 9. No. Survey says no. Okay, so in the end I got in with 11% slippage was the rate I had to do. Sometimes the slippage goes up and down depending on what's going on really. It's a bit annoying, but that's life, isn't it? And I got my Baby Boo. Okay, great. So now I can sit back and see what kind of rewards I'm going to get from Baby Boo. The way to check your rewards will be by going into your wallet, view in Explorer, okay? By checking Fantom Scan, here, for example, here we see Baby Boo dividends, okay? This is me purchasing the Baby Boo. So I will start to see in my own token transactions, okay, and transactions here, start to see Boo token begin to build up in my wallet, I think, or the claim button, but it says, I'm confused because it does say claim button auto paid out. You don't need to claim your earned Boo, but then we have claim. So maybe update that, guys. Yeah, you're confusing me here. For Baby Boo, I checked up on how to activate the rewards. All you have to do is buy Baby Boo, then buy Baby Boo again. Buy 1 or 2 tokens. Or you can use the claim button on the site, but the easiest way to get the automatic payment reward, go to swap page, find Baby Boo. Baby, baby, baby Boo. Yeah, then type in like 1 Baby Boo, which you're going to pay nothing. Yeah, and then buy that. Then that will activate your Boo rewards. I did that, so let's see. And my Boo rewards have been activated. Since talking about this video, I've been made 0.01 Boo, which is 1 cent. I've made 1 cent since talking to you guys about this video. Ha, see? Genius. I'm a genius. But anyway, that is Baby Boo. Moving on to number 2 is, of course, SpookySwap, the king of the Boo token. What can you do in SpookySwap? You can farm for SpookySwap, and you have a lot of options here with pretty good APYs for a farm that's already been running for months. This is 3 or 4 months now running in this farm. And for swapping, you can swap a whole plethora of tokens on this. You can also just buy Boo and stake it here. This is a no order, by the way, but I thought I would mention Tomb Finance next because it is by far the #1, the best of the best, the greatest on Fantom at the moment. Tomb Finance is amazing. I have made videos on Tomb for months, and if you followed my call on this, then you are now in a very great position on this platform. If you have not, and you've put it off, or you thought it wasn't for you, or you didn't understand it, then you have missed out. I'm not going to lie, you have. It's not too late to get in though, because as I said, the price of Fantom has not yet reached its all-time high. I predict it to, and with that, that means that the price of Tomb will follow. Tomb is pegged to the price of Fantom. As Fantom goes up and down, Tomb will follow. That is how it is. The whole algorithm of Tomb Finance is prepared around that simple fact. T-share is the governance token, which usually sits around 1,000. It goes down to 700. It's been up all the way to 2,000. It is the reward token also for your Tomb liquidity. You can form liquidity with Tomb and Fantom for no fee now by going to this liquidity section here. You can actually pair liquidity for free without a huge fee. Before you had to pay a pretty hefty fee on that Tomb. So you pair that, Tomb and Fantom. Then you go to the cemetery and you throw in your Fantom and your Tomb into here, and it will give you a reward in T-share. What can you do with your T-share? There are many things. You can compound your T-share into another pool with Fantom here to get more APR, okay, to get rewarded more T-share. The APR at the moment, daily APR of 1.14%. Still extremely high. It's been high for months. I cannot reiterate this enough, how fantastic this platform is. So I've already done this on video a couple times, so I don't want to repeat myself, but basically, in essence, I have 3 wallets. I sell T-share on one wallet, I compound T-share on another wallet, on my third wallet I auto-compound it in a site that we're going to mention after this one. So this is my plan for Tomb. So it's going very well. This is a day's earnings of another $10, and this is just on one wallet. On all combined, I'm working out about $50 to $60 per day profit on Tomb every day. In and out. Banging around. It's great. Wow. If you are interested in getting to know Tomb, I have a lot of in-depth videos like this one up here you can check and then find out more about how this can guarantee that it works. And trust me, it does work. Tomb is designed to work. Already, you might be asking, well, what happens when Tomb goes below the price of Fantom? How can it repair itself? This is this T-bond section here. T-bond, that is made exactly for that reason. It will push the price of Tomb back up by burning your Tomb. Basically, if you understand the system, you can actually profit from the T-bond as burning of Tomb as well. On top of that, there is a DAO in Tomb to protect, even in the worst case scenario, the dev team can use that DAO fund to prop up the price of Tomb again. It has proven itself time and time again to be a working, algorithmic, stable pegged coin to Fantom. And it is just, I can't say anything better about it. Go check them out. They are the best on Fantom at the moment. Of course, you do not just farm T-share here. You can also farm Tomb token, which is pegged to the price of Fantom. So here I have 41 of them, $21, because Fantom right now is 0.5 cents and Tomb is 0.5 cents. So this is the longer and fast, the higher the price of Fantom, the more beneficial the price of Tomb. There is a very high tax rate on Tomb the closer it is to peg because of that reason. They need it to stay on peg, so they use the tax to burn the Tomb to keep it on peg. It's a very smart system, very good. This is Millennial Finance. I also have a video on this in depth. It's up here. It is an auto-compounding site, just like Auto Farm or Beefy. I prefer this one because it is in partnership with Tomb Finance, so I kind of trust them because I trust Tomb a lot. I have a pool, just one pool here of Tomb and Fantom, which I'm also keeping here. Because as I said, the price of Tomb is following Fantom, so this is just exponentially growing. I put in about $400 in here in the video, maybe 500, and it was only a month ago, and already it is almost doubled. So this is working very well, auto-compounding, giving me 0.68 daily, 1,100% APY on my Tomb and Fantom. Other very interesting ones, which I could go in on, which I do have. The Boo, which I get from Baby Boo. So I might take the Boo rewards from Baby Boo and put them into here, yeah, to build up that. Spirit is Spirit Swap on Fantom, another great swap page. We're not talking about today, but I do use it. The Millennial token is not yet out, but by being staked into this platform, you will be eligible for the airdrop, a little bit of a prize of Millennial token, I hear, which is the rumor I've been hearing around town. So this is just a great little auto compounder that I use, and it has added extra tools here, legacy tools. Screen Finance. Screen Finance is basically Aave on the Fantom network. You put in tokens as collateral, then you borrow out more tokens. By putting the tokens into Scream, you get paid out in the reward token Scream. You also get compound generation on the tokens that you're putting in. For example, that is Screen Finance. Very nice. We have here lending. Let's go through my overview. I have put in about $700, $700 of tokens into here, and I've borrowed out $200. I could borrow out more, but I like to keep my health bar green because I never want to get liquidated. If there is a huge crypto market crash while I'm sleeping, I don't want to wake up and realize that I've lost more than I've lost just through the crashing of the tokens. Yeah, you could get liquidated if you borrow too much. So keep this bar healthy, always the best way. I get rewarded in Scream token, and actually what I'm doing is the wallet which I'm selling, the T share from Tomb, I'm selling it into ETH or Fantom or USDC, and I'm putting it into Scream and then borrowing back out and putting it back into Tomb, therefore getting nice little growth on my lended assets. Yeah, overview here. So for example, I put in Tomb here, $412. This is all from profits made from selling T-share and putting it back into Tomb Finance too. So actually, in a way, I'm helping the ecosystem in a strange way. I'm helping the Fantom ecosystem, yeah. I'm not cashing out to anything else. I'm rotating it around. Always good to take profit in dollar as well, though. Very important. Don't just take profit in tokens. Always go stable and tokens at the same time. Yeah, manage your risk. Honorable mention, Spirit Swap. This is a very revolutionary platform. The price of their Spirit token is also doing quite well. It's recovered nicely. It's only 4 cents at the moment. And they have farms. They have a new governance system called Gauges and InSpirit, which I've not researched yet, but that's why I'm not talking about it in today's video. But I would go for it too. And over here we have Zoo. Zoo is a DEX, trading DEX with a very, very great token with very high potential. Another one to research. Just check out Zoo if you want to. Another great project on Fantom. I've got a bag of about, in liquidity, about 600. I've got another bag of about $1,000 of Zoo somewhere. Can't remember. Just got so many Fantom tokens. I bought these all when they were really cheap, and it's great to see them all, blossoming in the Fantom space. Dungeon Raiders. Dungeon Raiders is actually going to be an IDO done on Fantom Pad. With Fantom Pad again is powered by Tomb. Tomb have fingers in all the pies, don't they? Well, Fantom Pad's powered by Tomb, also helped out by Spooky Swap, which we looked at. And what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be giving your Tomb token, which you've been mining, to get a seat to get into Dungeon Raiders, the IDO, to get some cheap tokens on it. It's very soon, in the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for that. What is Dungeon Raiders? Dungeon Raiders is going to be the first NFT game on FTM Network that I care about. I don't care if there's been other ones. This one is going to be the one that I trust the most because it is being managed a little bit. The site's not being managed by Tomb, but the IDO has been managed by Tomb, which means that they must have checked it and seen that it's a pretty good project. We're going to have a quick look through the white paper to see why I think it is a good project, and they've been very thoughtful about what an NFT game is in this space these days. Well, I'm sure you've all noticed on the Binance Smart Chain that we have been inundated with weeds of NFT games, which I like to call them. Yeah, they're just popping up everywhere. All these NFTs cannot be worth hundreds of dollars, but they are at the moment. Yeah, you want to get into any of these NFT games, you need to have $400, $500 of spare change to buy some crappy picture of a plant or a beast or a monster, and then use it in a game which is just a copy of all the other games. Trust me, this is not going to last. We need to have some stand-up NFT games. Fantom's one might be this one. I'm going to hedge my bets on it. You make your own choices on that. NFTs are objects which represent ownership of unique items. They let us tokenize things like art and collectibles. We've seen a crazy rise in the price of NFTs, but one basic component of Dungeon Raiders is that they use NFT technologies as a yield farming system. These NFTs are not primarily traded for the image or the art. It's for their utility. I like how they're honest about that from the very beginning. It's the utility of your NFT, not the art. Okay? That's what a lot of the NFTs on the Binance Smart Chain need to realize. Okay? Need to make great utility for UFTs for them to be valuable. You cannot just make a copycat fork game and then put the price extremely high. People pay for it because they think they're going to earn money. They're just exactly the same as all the Pancake Swap clones that we had like 3-4 months ago. It's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing as every time there's a popular moon token, like Safe Moon, and there's Blah Blah Moon, Ever Moon, Crazy Moon, Doge Baby Moon. Like, these are all forks and they're copies. It's the returns get shorter and shorter and shorter. The platforms die, the tokens die faster and faster and faster. So this is why we need to be very careful with all of the NFT farms that are coming out at the moment. So I'm going to hedge my bets on this one. You might have some other great ones that you think are going to be amazing. Of course, ones like Illuvium, which has been in planning for months and years, is going to be a great game and it's going to be played to earn. But these ones which have been probably been planned out in the space of 2 weeks and then launched, and then they're putting their NFT prices at $400, $500. You really think they're going to stay at $500 for the next couple of weeks for a game that's not been planned out and that is, you know, it's not that entertaining to play the game? Think about it. Think about it. Each character possesses different attributes. They will differ in base allocations for the following attributes: attack, speed, armor, hex, sense. So this is how they're going to try and be a step above the normal NFT games which are coming out right now, where they don't really have that much monetary value. And we are seeing, you know, on some platforms on the Binance Smart Chain, you're going to have to be like a $300 to $500 entry to get one of these NFTs to use the game. I'm sorry to tell you, but 90% of these games, the NFTs are going to be worth $2 in the next coming weeks. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Come back to this video and tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So choose these games with caution, okay? Just like buying a reward token in a crap farm, yeah, in a scam farm, you're going to dump that to zero. A lot of these NFTs are going to dump to zero too. They don't actually have value. Here, the pricing of the Raiders NFTs, how they're going to make sure that they're still affordable. It's basically every time a NFT is bought, it will be bought for 10% higher than the previous purchase. But then after it is bought, the price begins to decay back down to its listing price. Very nice. So the price is never just inflating regardless. As soon as it's bought, the price goes up 10% and begins to fall back down. So the prices of NFTs are always going down, not up. Unless they keep being bought. And that is actual market movement. It is not just being bought out of speculation. The raid tokens also, the raid tokens used to purchase the raiders will be added to lock liquidity for the project, providing more stability to the price of the raid token. I really like how this has been thought out. It looks like it's going to be a winner. Let's see how they do in the IDO and see how they do in launch. The yield farming, a common problem with many farms in existence, is poor token economics. Yes, it is. To attract investors, the yield rate of some farms are unsustainably high. Yes, they are. The investors get into thinking that they're going to come out on top with profit due to these insane APYs that they're getting. But in the end, we don't, do we? We get wrecked. So the token in Dungeon Raiders, the token economics of the project will be dynamic. The emission rate for the rewards can and will be calibrated to ensure healthy growth. So the emissions will be changing. In permanent loss, NFTs cannot be dumped. The total supply of the NFT you're holding is only one. Even if your Raider character is the same with others, it can have a different build. It can have a different color, a different name. Its value does not solely depend upon the market circumstances or the token price. This I've seen also in a lot of these Binance Smart Chain games where the NFTs you're getting are exactly identical to all the other ones. Yeah, there's no value for them. They will all dump together. There's nothing special about your NFT. To play the game, you need an NFT, a Raider NFT. You can purchase this in-game by paying it with raid tokens. 20% of the tokens would be used to fund the raid Citadel, while 80% will be burned. I guess the Citadel is kind of the way they reward. Reward classes, the player can choose from 6 character classes. More classes are going to be introduced. Each character class has a different special ability. Note that a player can purchase as many Raider characters as he can, and he can play them all individually. Very nice. When a player purchases a Raider NFT, he would need to allocate a total of 1,000 points. So you can allocate your own points to your NFT. That is cool. Then adding to your attributes will get more costly the higher you go. So from 2 to 3, bars would cost 4 points, from 8 to 9 would cost 64, from 14 to 15 will cost 196 points. It's going to be more expensive the further on you go to get higher levels of attack, speed, armor, etc. A character, your NFT must acquire experience from raiding dungeons to get level up and get stronger. For each level up, the raider will have a number of free attribute points to be allocated. This is pretty much like any classic computer game that I played, before, when you're leveling up and you get given some points and you can add those points to the different attributes. But you need to get a higher attribute, you need to have more points. This is how it's working, okay? In-game items that can be used to upgrade raiders will be available in every dungeon. They would bring a new layer of strategy. These items cannot be bought from the system like a Raider NFT. This adds another barrier for pay-to-win type players. However, these items can be bought from the marketplace. Very nice to see. So this can be checked out by yourself. I'm not going to bore you with all the details at the moment. I'd rather just play the game and show you how it looks, because it's more, you know, we're here for entertainment, aren't we? But that is my list of everything on Fantom, which I'm really excited about. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later. If there's anything else on Fantom which you think is great, please write it in the comments. Don't get wrecked.